I got told off multiple times on YouTube for us saying that Dan Severn is boring. And somebody replied and said, well, tell me you don't know anything about grappling without saying you don't know anything about grappling. And it's like, I'm not even talking about MMA. And even if I was, all we said that he was boring. We didn't say that he sucked. It's like, did you listen to anything that we said in the clip? Or are you just commenting based on the title?
Yeah.
And then
why open the book? People, the cover tells you the whole story.
Yeah, right. It's like, and then all these other people pouring in. Well, what do you mean he's boring? And like, they wanted like a full breakdown explanation. This one guy was like, well, how is he boring? I'm like, because he has no personality. Well, yeah. Well, he's like, well, what do you, I said, because he has no personality. Well, what do you mean by personality? I'm like, mother of God.
Okay,
like,
now in their defense, now, for them to defend, I want them to show me a clip of when he did something when he had personality.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm making the claim. You're refuting it. I have stated my case. If you want to refute my case, then show me proof. Bring receipts. Because at this point, it's like, dude, you're
fight with him in Shamrock. I think it was in Detroit, where they circled the octagon for like 45 minutes straight. Back in the old rules, they didn't do anything. It's one of the most boring fights in the history of MMA. Boom. I rest my case.
Yep. Well, and especially, like, that's bad enough in MMA. Then he gets into wrestling. I said he looked bland. He didn't have any, like, expressions. He didn't talk. When he did talk, it was bland. He sounded like somebody's dad just explaining that he was going to go to the store and pick up some milk. Like, for God's sake, man. You
can't just have a Magnum PI mustache and think you're, Tom Selleck.
Right. It's like, why? Explain to me why I should care about this guy. That's my thing. And explain why he's not boring. Whatever. And it's like, and it's not
because they said.
Right. And and the thing is, they act like this is some giant, like some huge revelation. You and I are stating something that's never been stated before in the history of man. Literally everyone, everywhere has said he's boring as crap. Except for, I think maybe Jim Cornette hasn't said it.
Jim Cornette jerked off. I don't know if he hasn't. I don't know if he said he's not boring or not, but he thinks he's the greatest thing ever.
Oh, well, he's legit. Okay, and like Brock is legit, and he has personality. There you go. Whatever. It's like you have to show me a reason to care rather than just, oh, well, I can take people down to the mat and hump them to death. Anyway, moving on here. Next couple things.
Even Tank Abbott joined. What was that band? 3 Count. They gave him some life. Stupid as it was. No?
Yep.